Hello, everyone. Chris Profi, musically obsessed. All right, tonight, what I want to talk about is one of my favorite jazz musicians. and I want to show you the albums that I have by him. Jazz is something that I got into probably about 7-8 years ago. And I just happened to randomly pick up a Miles Davis CD. I think it was actually Bitches Brew. And, I was always into, you know, proggy type stuff from the 70s, bands like Yes and Gentle Giant. And when I popped on Bitches Brew, I was like, wow, this isn't too much different than that. And that was sort of like my gateway into jazz. And then from there, I keep discovering new jazz artists. I recently just got into McCoy Tyner, so I'll have to talk to you guys a little bit about that. But, I'm kind of veering away from what I wanted to originally talk about, and that's Ornette Coleman. And I've got a handful of Ornette Coleman albums that I want to show you. And he's slowly becoming one of my favorite jazz musicians. I just love the intensity of his music. I like the improvisation. I like the soundscapes that he creates. And, he's just done so many different types of jazz through the years. So let me walk you through what I've got here. The first album, this is called An Evening with Ornette Coleman, Part 1. And this was actually recorded in England in 1965, okay? And 3 songs in this. The first side has a song called Sounds and Forms for Wind Quintet, and that's a 25-minute long song. And then on side 2, you've got Sadness and Clergyman's Dream. So let me just show you what the vinyl looks like in this. This is on pink vinyl. Pretty sweet. All right. So what else we got here? I have An Evening with Ornette Coleman, Part 2. And this was recorded in England on August 29th, 1965. This has 5 songs on it. Side A is a song called Falling Stars and Silence. And then side B, you've got 3 songs, Happy Fool, Ballad, and Donuts. And I'll show you what the vinyl looks like on this. It is clear. Pretty sweet. All right, so those are the 2 Evening with Ornette Coleman albums I have. Now, moving backwards, I have this album called In All Languages. And what's cool, this is a 2-record set that he does with a quartet and also his band Primetime. Here's the inside. And what's cool about this is you've got some sort of traditional sounding jazz songs on the first record, and then on record 2 you've got the Primetime versions, which is pretty cool. So more of like an updated sound. And again, this is cool too, just looking at these group photos. There's the band from 57 and then 87. So kind of a neat comparison in soundscapes on that album. I've always liked In All Languages. Another album that I have called Of Human Feelings. I actually picked this up at a New York City record store. And this was recorded in 1979 with Primetime. It's got the song Sleep Talk, Jump Street, Him and Her, Airship, What Is the Name of That Song, Job Mob, Love Words in Times Square. Funky, funky album. Really cool. I'll show you what the vinyl looks like on this. There's the label. So very cool album. I was happy to find this and happy to spin it in my house. So definitely a cool Ornette Coleman album. What else do I have in here? Oh, yes. This is a really cool record. Ornette Coleman, Soap Suds, Soap Suds. And this is an album with Charlie, is it Haddon or Hayden on bass? And it's got 3 songs on side 1 and 2 songs on side 2. You've got on side 1, Mary Hartman, Human Being, and Soap Suds. And then on side 2, you've got Sex Spy and Someday. So let me just show you what you got on the inside of this. This is a gatefold album. There's the inside. And then you also have on the inside a very cool booklet that comes with it. Soap Suds, Soap Suds. And some interesting notes on the music. It's got an Ornette Coleman discography inside. Very cool. I'll show you what the vinyl looks like on this. This is on the Artist House label. Nice tannish brown label. Very cool record. It's one of those records that I feel like whenever I put it on, I hear something that I did not hear the last time that I listened to it. It's just a very cool, mellow album. Like, seriously, it's one of those albums, you know, dim the lights, put a candle on, throw Soap Suds on, and no matter what kind of day you had, it's going to get better, okay? And this was the last album I had by Ornette. Body Meta, or Body Meta. I'm not sure how you pronounce it. Here's the back cover. I have this on CD as well, but I found it, this is a gatefold as well. I found it on vinyl, and I was like, yep, gonna pick that up. And what other, do we have any goodies in here? Oh, yeah. This is some artwork here by Robert Rauschenberg. And I think I did a little research on this. And I want to say there were 2 different versions of the booklet, and I want to say the one that had the Robert Rauschenberg artwork was the more rare one. I'm not sure. You can correct me if I'm wrong. But this, again, came out on Artist House, and I'll show you what the vinyl looks like on this. Oh, yeah, this is similar to the Soap Suds album. It's got kind of the tannish label on there. But that's my Ornette Coleman vinyl collection. I have a lot of Ornette on CD as well. But like I said, he's slowly becoming one of my favorite jazz artists. And I just wanted to share those with you. So let me know your thoughts. Hopefully you like the video. Subscribe, share the video. And, you know, I have plenty more from where that came from. All right. Thank you.